Yeah, you're now rocking with the big homie Madman UNG radio station, y'all. What up? We're in the building with a special artist, man. Corrielle, up and coming R&B singer.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? I'm very happy you in the building, big homie.
Thank you for having me.
For those who don't know, Corrielle, young singer, tight, got lyrics, singer with a meaning. You know what I mean? Let's get into it. Let's talk to her. What's up, big homie? How you been doing?
I'm good. Bless. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? She in the big LA.
Right.
You know what I mean? Every time she comes through, we have a great time. You know what I mean?
Right.
She came to the awards. She rocked it. She turned the awards out. Now you're in the radio station.
Yeah, feels good.
Feels good?
Feels real good.
You got a lot going in your career.
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm getting there.
Videos, songs, radio interviews, traveling. You on tour.
Not toured yet, but I'm getting there.
Checks gonna be on fat.
Right.
What kind of feedback do you get?
I see. This is thing is, I always feel like I'm not. Maybe I'm not doing something right. Like maybe it's too good to be true because I only get good feedback, you know. And so when I hear people say like, "Oh, it's gonna be hard. Your first video gonna be trash. First performance gonna be trash.
Oh, those
first
are
song
negative
gonna be
people.
trash."
Keep
You
them
know,
away
and
from
they don't tell me that, but they say it they put it in a positive light. Like it's gonna be bad the first time around, but the more you go, you're gonna get better.
Right.
But the first time not gonna be good. But I have not had that experience, you know. So I get good feedback, but sometimes I question myself like, is something like not right, you know?
Well,
so it's
you know what I noticed? If you was to drive a Bentley, they'd be like, oh, she thinks she drive a Bentley. They're going to always have something to say. They're going to always be negative, you know what I mean? That's why I say, surround yourself around some positive energy people, and you'll get a lot of positive results.
Right, that is what I get, but
That's
it's just on the inside, I be like, maybe I'll be kind of expecting negative stuff, but I don't get it. That's a good thing, but I don't know. My experience as a new artist has been different than other people's.
Oh, well, I'm glad you brought that up. You may consider yourself as a new artist, but you got an old soul. Yeah, you got a deep soul. Your music it doesn't seem like it's only for the young crowd. Your music is universal.
Thank you.
You know, because when you did the awards, it was 3 different mixtures in the crowd. It was a young, middle age, and old folks, and everybody was feeling and respecting and loving it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So what inspired you to write, to become a singer?
Chris Brown. But not just, I mean, he's my, yes, I love him. He's my favorite R&B artist. Well, not even R&B, because Chris does all genres. He's my favorite artist.
All right.
And so, just listening to him, like for example, when you get any album by Chris, you got pop, you got a little bit of R&B, you got a little bit of hip hop, you know, and I just like music. And I like other artists too, you know. My mom played all kinds of artists when I was coming up: Keisha Cole, Brandy, Lauryn Hill.
She must have been playing it while she was cleaning the house and you was listening to it.
Yeah, or she'd just be listening to it. Because both of my parents like the music. My dad sings and plays the piano, but he does it in the gospel. He did gospel stuff. So I heard all different types of music, and I've just always liked music. But I kind of felt like it wasn't accessible to me because nobody in my family does this kind of stuff. So I didn't know nothing about, like, for me, I used to think like going to the studio means you official, you know what I'm saying? So like, just to be able to say like I'm in the studio, that was something big for me, you know, because you didn't see that kind of stuff. Most people in my family, my relatives, scratch that, they're not doing what they like, they're doing nothing with their life, or they're in the medical field. So there's no blueprint for me to follow. So I kind of just went off of what I saw and what I heard from people that I liked, because I knew one day I wanted to get there. And I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there.
Well, I don't want to change subject. I'm on the subject, but to add to what you're saying, make it quick. As far as being a black person, a lot of black people are born on earth secondhand compared to others. Some people born with their mother's a lawyer, their father's a doctor, and they have a gold already. A lot of black people, mom's is the only person in the house, father's not there, he might be in jail on drugs, or vice versa, and the child has to grow up with one parent or a crutch, and we got this bad history. So I understand where you're going with that when you were saying family on 2 different pages.
Right.
All right, so you like the golden star.
Yeah.
You know, so with that right there, as you get blessed, make sure you stay in your books and your knowledge, so that way you can bring people in the game and uplift certain people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You No,
for
like
family.
Right, for family.
I said relatives.
Oh, relatives.
Family and relatives are
two different ball
different
games.
things.
I got you loud and clear. Right. Because family is your immediate family in the house.
Yeah, my mom, my nana, my sisters, my aunts and uncles that are involved in my life and they actually help me. They're great.
Big up to Nana. That's your grandma. She supports you tough.
Nana helps. Mom's the #1 supporter.
That's right. Mom's in the building.
Nana's the number 1.5.
1.5.
She right there, neck and neck. But that's why I say my family. My family, even if they're not, because like I said, nobody's doing this. They're not doing music.
Okay.
But they still offer, like, when they can and when they see fit, they give me advice, just life advice, so that I can tackle whatever it is I'm taking on. Relatives is a completely different ball game.
Right.
For family, yes. If I'm good, y'all good. Relatives, that's another thing.
I tell a lot of artists that too. Do you know the difference between friend and homie? They be like, that's my homie. Okay, then that means that's just somebody you associate with. Your friend is, they know your moms, you know their moms.
Right.
So I got you loud and clear, you know what I mean? And in this music, you're gonna have to know that too. It's very good to read people's body language. You might meet no disrespect to nobody, you might meet a major artist and they want to do something with you only because of your look or your voice, and they don't want to be your friend. They just want to use what you know what I'm saying? And that's very deep, you know what I'm saying? So I get done like that a lot, you know. Well, we got a radio platform. Can you play my music? But they never show me any love, you know. So it's extremely powerful in what we're talking. So with that right there, you know, that's probably why your music is so strong and so powerful. You know, like when you did your stage show, people don't know that was your first show.
That was my very first show.
The ones who missed it, man, she performed as if she been living in the house with Mary J. Blige or something.
Well, I had a good blueprint of artists that I looked up to, because I say this all the time. And you kind of touched on it a little bit. You said it's not like for one specific age group. It kind of can reach different people. I think it's because of the artists that I like. I don't, no disrespect to nobody else out, but I listen to people that were out 05 and back, you know? And so they came out and they had to do artist development, rehearsal, vocal lessons. Like, they really got trained up. And I'm not trying to say I'm on that level yet, but I know what it should look like.
I feel like that because I used to talk to you on the phone and you'd be like, you ready to perform? You're like, yeah, I'm in the mirror. And that right there made me feel great because Michael Jackson sold millions of records and he still rented the studio out and practiced.
Yeah.
The new artists, my song was on SoundCloud, man, check me out. They got this attitude, and they forgetting, yo, man, practice make perfect.
Yeah, I try. I do what I can.
That's right.
I do what I can.
You're doing a good job. Keep doing what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? I see you going far, you know what I mean? And right now I want you to know that the industry is so difficult right now compared to how it was. Because like back in the day, we could put a CD on you and go to every club and perform and sell CDs outside. But now you can't do that. Everybody's getting their music off a line, and SoundCloud is not going to call you and tell you that we have a check for you. They hoping and praying that you don't never say nothing so they can keep it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to figure out a new lane for the artist. You know what I'm saying? So you have a manager?
No, I do everything myself.
That's good. So when a check comes, it comes to you.
It comes to me.
What about the music? Who's making the music?
My producer is Davis Chris. So but I write. He helps me co-write sometimes, but it'll be like.
Somebody need to come take a picture of her while she's right here. Somebody take a picture of her right now.
We co-write, but it's like I'm the main writer.
Okay.
So I come up with I come up with the majority of the stuff. I have the idea of the song, and he'll just be there to be like, instead of I say I's, or like just like small stuff like that.
I got you, but you're the writer.
But I'm the writer. He makes the beats and the music and stuff, and then we just kind of go like that.
Is he in Arizona?
He's here.
Okay, so when your album actually comes out, you're gonna be getting super blessed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna if you make $1, you getting 50 to 40 cents.
Right. He gets his cut.
You take a picture with my phone too?
He does the beats, but
you're gonna get blessed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in the game. You know. So I like that right there because a lot of artists nowadays, they don't understand the business side of it. And they just automatically, I'm on YouTube, man, subscribe.
Right.
They're more interested on Instagram getting likes and stuff.
Right.
But, you know, I say do the business side and you will actually really see some money.
Yeah, that's what I'm in school for.
That's right. What you in school for exactly?
I'm getting my AAS, if y'all don't know what that is, that's an associate's degree. In general business, and I'm getting my certificate in music business.
Oh man, so, congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. A black person that's out to do something being successful. Oh, you straight. Thank you. you did it. You're doing a great job with that right there. You know, if I would have focused on money in my earlier career, I'd probably be successful in that part of the game. But I went backwards. I was more concerned with having, like you said, I come from the old school. You had to have good lyrics, good music. The OGs with checkers. Yo, that don't sound good, man.
Right.
You know, so I was on good music and good lyrics, and actually putting cassettes and records together in club shows and making money on that tip, but not doing the business to learn to get a major deal.
Right.
So I kind of lost out on that, but then I got blessed by doing the radio.
Right.
So now I can reach out to artists and help artists with a platform or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I can do stuff like that. So, you know, I'm glad you're here. You represent. We're going to get it in. We're going to talk to you about everything, you know. What's after music?
There's no after music.
Oh, that's why music for life.
Yeah, music for life. But there's other things. If that's what I know.
Are you into acting or whatever?
Oh yeah. I mean, like I'm gonna steal your little line for a little bit.
Soldier Kona.
I call myself an entertainer.
Okay.
Entertainer. So and I don't put, one thing about me is I don't put all my eggs in one basket.
That's right.
So I love music. That's the main thing. But there's always acting, there's always dancing, of course, choreography, stuff like that.
Well, every time you come out to Cali, you should go out there and, I don't want to say apply yourself, but, you know, your videos are good. When people will start seeing it, you know, maybe, well, you know, with UNG, when we do our awards next year, we're going to have some acting skits. You might want to get in that, you know. Okay. The acting is bigger than music, right? And not to diss music, because I love music, but, you know, I'm putting a DVD together. You own it. You know what I'm saying? You already know you're performing on there. Maybe we can do some some underground stuff and get some things going. You know, because I'm about to get into that. I got some movies written, you know. Okay. There's some things out there, you know. Then another thing is, do me a favor. If you get blessed, no, not if. As you get blessed in this game, you get your first $100,000 check. That's a lot of money. Don't go buy a Bentley. Please don't. Don't go buy 5 Gucci bags. Buy a Gucci bag business or whatever. Right. You know, because I tell a lot of brothers that they come to the station, yeah, man, I got the bag. And they make $100,000, but they buy a $95,000 car, only got a couple dollars in their pocket. Right. You can go buy 10 cars at the auction and open up a car lot and still have 50 G's in the bank. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to see you be business minded. You know, that's what you're going to school for.
Right, right.
Do this, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people looking up to you. You know what I mean? So, you got any shout outs? You want to tell anybody where they can find you or whatever?
You can find all my songs on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, Pandora. I have my own station, YouTube. Everywhere there's music, I'm there.
How your music pushing? How's it pushing?
Pushing? Like, how's it going?
Yeah, how's it going? How's your career?
So, this is one thing that I'm learning. My music does good. Anytime, like I said earlier, I only get good feedback. So when people do hear my stuff, they like it. They'll do a little video to it and things like that. But it comes in kind of slow because the marketing dollars aren't where they should be yet, okay. You know. And that, I don't stress too much about that because I know that comes with, you know, consistency and, you know, stuff like that. But it's doing good for me to be where I'm at now. Okay. But of course I want it to be better.
Well, right here, the blessing that I've been working on, God has blessed me with, I came up on several buildings. And what we're about to do is set up a tour. It's not a major tour. It's just going to be like California, Arizona, Las Vegas. And we love to get you on there.
I'm down.
Right. I know that's right. I'm trying to deal with R&B and little rap. Not as much. Right. Yeah, I mean, we like KK.
Yeah, I like KK too.
You know,
she's cool.
KK is from the clique. She from UNG, but she's also from the family legacy. All right, and we rocking. We try to do Ice Cold, KK, Corrielle. Yep. Not to be knocking nobody else, and the Horseshoe Gang. Yeah. All right, now those 4 acts are actually serious. Yep. I don't have to. Are you gonna be there on time, or are you coming? These acts that I'm naming, they're gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Other artists be slacking off, you know what I'm saying? and I appreciate the loyalty about that, you know what I mean? So we starting in October. You know, I'm gonna get with you after the show and give you all the details. But what we got going is the first one is coming up in October, so get prepared, okay? Okay. That's what we doing. I hate to say it for Halloween, but that's what they doing. They want to start off on Halloween. Okay. Yeah. Halloween is
That's
the
my
day.
mom's favorite. She over there laughing. That's her favorite.
That's all good. How's your relationship with your mom with your music? Did she get mad about some of the outfits that you wear?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
About that. So, I just turned 18 in August.
Okay.
But before I turned 18, so my mom is really supportive. So, she likes music too. She's really supportive. And she doesn't really try to, because like I said, I do everything myself. She doesn't try to stop anything,
right.
But she always offers her input, you know, as a mom, and then
yeah,
also she knows a lot about music too.
Right.
More about music.
Have you ever heard the song Will Smith, Parents Don't Understand?
Yeah.
Does she understand?
She understands. She understands. But as far as like clothes, like if my dress is coming up, she's like, Bills, because my nickname is Bills in Glory. That's a little short. You don't think they're going to, what do you think about just, okay.
Well, the only reason I asked you that is we're in a new world. And a lot of the young ladies online are wearing a lot of outfits.
I mean, well, I like I know what you're talking about.
Right.
I know you're not trying to be disrespectful,
no.
but I like my revealing stuff. I do, and it's not too. I think for me, I don't think of it like, because when people see girls like wearing thought clothes and stuff, it's like, oh, she being trying to be sexy. I don't do it to try to get no attention. I can get attention in a sweatshirt and sweatpants, or if I'm in a bikini. So I don't worry about people might think this, you know. But from my mom's perspective, it's like, you not thinking this, and that's a good thing. But you always want to make sure you know your surroundings and protecting yourself. So she offers that insight, you know, not like only wear this because it looks like this or because it doesn't look like this, but also just know your crowd, you know.
That's good you said that, because one of the queens here at UNG radio station, Miss Very Sexy Lady, she always stressed to a lot of the young ladies that you can be sexy and classy at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like a Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige is 50 plus years old. She still looks nice, and she knows how to wear like a young outfit, but not showing everything. You know what I'm saying? Compared to like some of the new artists
I like my raunchy stuff. I'm not gonna say
it's all good, but as long as you don't base your whole career on that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I like my balance.
Like you know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of a start. But let's say I work out all of a sudden, and in 3 months I got this large 6-pack, and the muscles is popping. Now every time you see me, I'm on a red carpet, no shirt.
Right.
I mean, damn, is that the only thing I got to offer?
Right.
No. I got a book for sale. I got a radio station. I rap. I can act.
Right.
I own this, that. You know.
Right.
There's plenty of windows. That's all I'm saying, and we're gonna get somewhere with that.
Right. And I get exactly where you're coming from,
right.
and that's the same thing my mom says.
Because you got a lot going. You about to be under attack. Once they see, really, once you get that, they gonna be like, whoa, okay, because they always looking for the new.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know what I'm saying? And like, you going to school, so you got your mind on your shoulders, so you're blessed with that part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they're gonna be trying their best to attack you, so just be ready for that. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Well, I've been experiencing that my whole life, so it ain't nothing you can throw at me that I can't handle. But I get
all
that.
right. Well, right now, what I want to handle is we're getting ready to go in your new songs. Catch Up, Keep Up.
Okay.
I want you to tell everybody.
That's the old one. That's the first single.
Okay. Well, it's new to, we've been bumping it at UNG Radio.
Right.
But this is the first time we ever had you in the station to talk about it.
Okay.
And we're about to bump it. You know what I mean? I want you to tell everybody a little bit about this song.
Okay, so Catch Up, Keep Up is more, this song is about, let's see, I'm trying to make it as concise as possible. It's about being confident in the abilities and who you are and what you bring to the table, and not lowering your standards.
Okay.
So whether that be for a job, whether it be with a guy, most of the time it's about a guy. But just not lowering your standards. Like, can you keep up with me? What can you do?
Because the song is fire too.
Thank you. It's just, I got my stuff under control. So either you're with it and you bringing something more, or you right there with me, or that's it, because you're not about to bring me down.
That's
like, can you keep up with a girl like that?
And it's in this day and time too. It's got a good feeling.
Thank you.
New feeling / classic feeling. The video, you got a video to it?
Mm-mm.
All I can see is a video. You ought to bless me and let me write it.